What's happening, folks? Back with another reaction, back with some more Ace of Base, and this is sort of a special one that is a few days delayed, and I do apologize for that. Are you going to come up? Surely you are. She's thinking about it. There she comes. In any case, yeah, we're going to listen to a tune. Is it just called Amor? In a moment, once she settles, I will check. But this is an Ace of Base track that's essentially themed around a narrative or an experience on New Year's Eve, and ultimately a great friend of the channel, Mikey, have made this available to me, and indeed I think went through some links to get this and something else to me quickly, so I do apologize. Ultimately I've had some crazy personal stuff. I had car problems, and then there were some issues on getting my car towed to the place where it was going to get worked on. It's all taken care of now. But yeah, so this was supposed to come a couple days ago, and then it was only going to be maybe 2 or 3 days late. Now it's 5 or 6 days late. Nevertheless, I feel like we're still within a week of the new year, so it felt appropriate. Okay, she is settled. So at this point, I am going to check the official title, which is L'Amour, which ultimately it makes me think of the Erasure track. I doubt this is a remake of that. I feel like this is likely to be the original, and indeed it shows here that Jonas and Billy Steinberg are the composers of this. So ultimately, I forget what year this is from. I think it's taken from a 2020 Ace of Base compilation. I'm sure Mikey and or others will comment, but yeah, this is Ace of Base. The tune is L'Amour, and it's included on a 2020 compilation, and it's themed around New Year's. La 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 got a lot of la 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 all for you. Say you want it, la 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 we took in the sights at the great museum. Came in with a bit of attitude. Next to Notre Dame, just seconds to go to the millennium. Got something now. So 99 then. Sitting outside a cafe. But yeah, it sounds like we're in Paris at the tower. The overall vibe is uplifting and happy and enthusiastic. A couple moments though where it's a bit offset with a bit of To the drama. I love it. That's cool. Yeah, I love the balance of that one. It's, you know, a very, again, light and enthusiastic tune in the majority of its sonic atmosphere. But there's some moments where it gets offset by a bit more drama, a bit more, you know, intrigue perhaps. But yeah, ultimately, I do remember a comment in advance that this is about, you know, New Year's, not just New Year's Eve, but sort of, you know, in Paris, in France, and it feels like a lot of the stylings are paying homage to that. Certainly some of the lines in the lyrics to "You are absolutely ridiculous." Do any of you have a cat that when they purr, they sound like you plug them into an electrical outlet? This is what Luca is like. In any case, yeah, a cool, fun tune with some nice sonic balance, a couple cool vocal moments where she does these, I don't know if they're technically vibratos or just sort of melodic flourishes at the end of the lines, but definitely enjoyed those. Yeah, it sounds like a positive thing. It sounds like, you know, a special connection that was made in Paris, in these places. I feels like maybe it's like retrospective, it's looking back. And yeah, I don't know, maybe there's an ambiguity to it, maybe it's not as like perfectly positive as it sounds, maybe there's an uncertainty as to, you know, what the outcome will be, but it did feel very much like the majority of the Sonics, a light and enthusiastic tune. So in any case, once again, big shout out to Mikey, a great friend of the channel, a big shout out to Pascal, big shout out to Ace of Base, you know, as I've learned more about them, and again, as Mikey has given me some insight, and some of which he said, you know, he's saving as I get farther through the journey. And also, you know, Pascal and others have commented about, you know, the nature of the group and some of the history. But ultimately, yeah, I really appreciate that, you know, they're another group where they maybe became known for a handful of tunes, and that's what most people think of, both in the media and among just music listeners. But, you know, I do get that they have a dedicated following. Just because, you know, the more I learn about their music, it's like, man, they were doing a lot of cool stuff. It really wasn't just those tunes, you know, not that I ever thought it was. You know, I mentioned this going into the aha reaction, that it's like, I get it, they're known for Take On Me, but I know there's going to be a lot of other quality here. You know, I'm not ignorant to that. And I would say the same for Ace of Base, but going through it is something else, right? Like, you can have that perception that, yeah, you know, you don't make a bunch of like popular albums and stick around for a while if you don't have some creativity, if you don't have some quality. So going into it, I had a sense for that, of course, but experiencing it and hearing the different tunes, some of which, you know, I've said is like, man, this is as good as any of their like really big hits from the first album. So yeah, it's cool to experience this, and cool to hear a tune that is, you know, themed around a fun and what sounds like positive experience with another person around New Year's. So again, you know, it's a week later, but still, Happy New Year's to everyone. Hope your new year has started off right. Mine, you know, it's been a bit touch and go with some, again, car-related issues and so on, but things are in a good place right now. Luca is just in an amazing place. I do apologize, Luca. I am going to have to, like, let you slide into the chair. Hopefully she doesn't fall. There was one video, it was a punk rock reaction, where she sort of slipped off the chair. She was all good. Like, I put her right back on the chair right away, but thankfully that did not happen this time. In any case, let me know what you think of this. Once again, big shout out to Mikey. You are greatly appreciated, and I will see you next time. Peace.